Welcome to the skies of Toronto. I'm plane spotter Harvey, and today you're about to witness something extraordinary. But this isn't just any flight. This is the king of the skies, the colossal Emirates A380. What makes this flight so special? Why is this moment unlike any other? As this giant taxis down the runway, something incredible is about to unfold. What you're about to see will make aviation history. Stay with me, and don't miss a second. Join me as we experience the A380 like never before. Toronto Pearson International Airport. A gateway between Canada and the world. It's a place where millions of passengers cross paths. But today, one aircraft stands out larger, quieter, and more impressive than any other. It's an aircraft that has a special connection with this airport. But what makes this particular flight so unique? Stay with us until the end to find out. As we look at the runway, the familiar sight of planes lining up for takeoff appears, an organized chaos that's all too common during rush hours at Pearson. Did you know that Toronto Pearson is busiest between PM and PM? Every day, dozens of aircraft wait their turn to climb into the skies. Today, we're witnessing one of those rush times, with the skies filled with planes bound for destinations like Vancouver, Los Angeles, and Windsor. First in line is a VestJet Boeing 737, ready to depart for Vancouver. Following it is an Air Canada -A380 heading to Windsor. Behind them, you'll spot an Air Canada 321, set for Los Angeles, and another -400 destined for Suffolk. But amidst these aircraft, there's one that towers over the race. Emirates Flight EK242, bound for Dubai. And it's no ordinary flight. The aircraft in question is the majestic Airbus A380, the largest passenger aircraft in the world. Today's flight is scheduled to depart at 2:30 p.m. on September 5, 2024, from Runway 23. The registration of this iconic A380, a 6EOC. But how did this connection between Emirates and Toronto begin? Let's go back to 2009, when Emirates first began flying to Toronto. With only 3 weekly flights, demand for seats quickly soared, and soon the A380 became the star of the route. What makes the A380 such a marvel? First, it's the sheer size. This aircraft can carry over 500 passengers. But it's not just about size, it's about luxury. Emirates A380s are renowned for their onboard experience. Think first-class suites, showers at 40,000 feet, and an onboard lounge for premium passengers. And if you're flying economy, you'll still enjoy one of the quietest and most comfortable rides in the sky. Now, as the Emirates A380 taxis along the runway, let's talk about Pearson Airport's busiest runway, Runway 23. The same one we'll be seeing today. This 3.389-meter stretch of asphalt handles some of Pearson's heaviest traffic, including wide-body aircraft like the A380. But here's something many don't know. Because of the A380's size and wingspan, it often gets priority on busy runways like this, which is why we see it waiting here, ready to dominate the skies. As the aircraft slowly approaches the runway, let's take a moment to appreciate its unique design. The A380 has a wingspan of nearly 80 meters and weighs over 1.2 million pounds when fully loaded. Despite its enormous size, this aircraft is incredibly fuel efficient, thanks to its modern engines and design. It can fly over 15,000 kilometers non-stop, making the journey from Toronto to Dubai a breeze. But what makes today's flight particularly special? It's not just another A380 departure from Toronto. There's something unique about this specific flight. Before we reveal that, let's talk about Emirates' connection to Canada. Since they began operations at Pearson, Emirates has provided a vital link between Canada and the Middle East, offering Canadians access to over 150 destinations worldwide through its hub in Dubai. The A380 is the symbol of that connection, a giant plane for a giant journey. As we near the runway, you might be wondering, why are we asking you to wait until the end? What is it that makes this flight different? You'll find out soon. But for now, let's talk about the final moments before takeoff. The Emirates A380 is now cleared for takeoff. It's entering runway 23. Engines roaring with power. This giant aircraft requires over 3,000 meters of runway just to lift off. And right now, you're watching one of the world's most sophisticated aircraft, taxiing into position, ready to climb thousands of feet into the sky. But there's still something special about this flight, and you'll find out why in just a few moments. Finally, the aircraft aligns with the runway, and there it is, the moment we've been waiting for. the engine towards full power, and this massive plane begins its takeoff roll. 500 passengers on board, thousands of miles to cover, and an adventure that begins with this very flight. But what makes this flight stand out? Emirates Flight EK242, departing Toronto to Dubai, is a reminder of how far aviation has come. This A380 represents the pinnacle of modern travel luxury, efficiency, and global connections all in one. And today's flight is special because every time we witness an A380 leave Toronto Pearson, we're watching history in motion. With that, the mighty Airbus A380 takes off, leaving Toronto skies, carrying passengers on a journey that stretches across continents. As you watch this incredible departure, remember to subscribe to our channel for more aviation stories and moments that capture the wonder of flight. Stay tuned for the next chapter in the skies above Toronto.